let's make a festive St. Patrick's Day bow with all of these beautiful ribbons and our EZ Bowmaker. I'm going to be using, this is called the Ribbon Wrangler from Garden Charm Boutique, and this helps keep them organized when you're making a bow with multiple different ribbons. All right, so we're going to start off with this 2.5 inch glittery ribbon. I'm going to make the tail about 18 inches, and I'm gonna, as I put it through the dowel, when it comes to the other side, I'm gonna twist it, and I'm gonna measure it to 6 inches. Okay, when it goes back through the dowel, I like to kind of push on it here just to make sure that I have my measuring right. So I slide it back through the dowel, and as I do, I again twist so that the pretty side of the ribbon is facing down. I'm gonna measure 6 inches, slide it back through the dowel. Okay, and we're gonna repeat this 3 times, so we end up having 6 loops. Always give it a nice crisp twist, and I like to kind of just push it down. You wanna make sure that that center is not, you know, super thick. You want to make sure that all your loops are kind of like sealed off nice and snug. One more time. One of our group members, Marion, her husband is a phenomenal engineer and a very supportive husband, and he has come up with some great tools to help. She makes fantastic bows, so it just helps make the process easier. So if you do go to their website, gardencharmboutique.com, you can see this along with, they have a bow making tool as well. All right, we've got our 6 loops. I'm gonna cut this again around like 18 inches. Okay, maybe that was wrong. Loud. That was long. All right, so I started using these map tacks just to keep my ribbon like in place. So we all know it just goes everywhere. All right, so next up, got this beautiful shimmery shamrock. So I'm going to start the same way. Okay, I'm going to slide this through the dowel. This is our first tail. I'm going to measure 5 inches, slide it back through our dowel. Okay, and we're going to do this twice, so we end up having 4 loops. The whole gang is here. That and Bruno brought one of his babies. And Steve's not happy about it. Okay, now I'm going to cut this so it matches the other tail. Okay, and again, I'm just going to take my nap tack and just secure this, get it out of the way. Now we're going to go in with another metallic, okay? Let's see, let's do Let's do 2 of this one. Okay, so it's going to be around the 4-inch mark. Now we're gonna take this 1-inch wired ribbon. I'm gonna put it on top because this girl pops. All right, so we're gonna do 4-inch, no, actually we'll do 3-inch loop. Find your way under there. 3-inch loop. Okay, and now I'm gonna make a tail. And now I want to make a button, which is just kind of like that juicy little bubble in the middle. So put this through. I'm really not measuring this. It's going to be about 3 inches. So I'm going to take that one piece. I'm just going to feed it back the same way. Okay, now we pray. Just joking. We are going to take this off the dowels. We want to just be careful that we have a good grip on it. I already have my zip tie ready. You could also use chenille stems. But you just want to make sure, I call it the moment of truth, that you just don't let it slip. And if it does start to slip, I would put it right back in between the dowels and then just kind of go through and just straighten them out again. Don't want all that work to go down the drain. All right, so I'm just spreading out my loops. I just feel like they're more malleable at this point before we secure it. Okay, so using my pointer and my thumb, I'm gonna slowly lift this off the dowel. I'm gonna grab my zip tie real quick. Using the same color if it's possible, but do not have any green. All right, so now I'm gonna tighten this, making sure that I'm going like right over the indentation from the dowels. That way I know I'm right at the halfway point. Okay, so as snug can be. Okay, now I'm gonna finish off my tails. So I want them to be fairly even with, you know, like the matching pair. So for the 2.5 inch, I like to make them dovetailed. So when dovetailing, you fold your material in half. Okay, my open edges are facing this way, and you're cutting up and towards the fold. Watch those fingers. Okay, so again, fold, cut up towards the fold. And then for these smaller ones, I like to just cut them at an angle. All right, so all of our tails are polished. Let's trim this one a little more. And now we're gonna just fluff up our loops. Just gonna go through, I'm gonna clip the tail off the zip tie. And you're just gonna go through and one at a time. You're putting your fingers through the loops, okay, and spreading them out so that they're nice and fluffed. This is why we use wired ribbon, is because it's structured, and even if it does get smushed, it's very easy to just bring it back to its original state. And if you are selling, when I ship off bows like this, I always put tissue paper in each of the loops. And that way it arrives just like how, you know, they see it in a photo. And also it's a nice way to store them. So I think it's good for our customers to have that tissue paper right on hand if they do want to pack it up like that off season. All right, and then this could be secured to a wreath, a mailbox, a lantern, using a chenille stem. You could use floral wire. I usually just send in a chenille stem, and then I also send along a couple of floral picks. I just cut the sharp part, the pointy part off on the ends. But yes, so this is our St. Patrick's Day bow tutorial. Let me know what you think, and if you try it, let me know. All right, so here is our St. Patrick's Day bow. If you should try this recipe, please leave me a comment and let me know. And if you like this video, please like, share, and subscribe so we can design together again. Thank you.